What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video, and this is episode, I think, 6 of, or part 6 of, Minecraft basic training. So in this video, it is getting near to the end of the basic training. We're pretty much just going through the whole game, or parts of the game that you will encounter. So trading is a big part of one. Big part of the game. So what is trading? Well, if you probably didn't know in real life, sometimes people trade for other things. Like say in school, for example, you may trade a granola bar for a banana, as an example, or an apple for an orange, or a sandwich, or like a ham sandwich for a turkey sandwich. So you're trading like that. Or maybe technically when you give someone money for something, that's technically trading. So you're buying or trading. So what is trading in Minecraft? Sorry. Well, trading in Minecraft is, if you've ever seen a village, so a pre-spawned bunch of houses and everything, you'll see a bunch of these guys that look very similar to this. Now these are villagers. Villagers are pretty much the only thing you can trade with besides wandering traders and other mobs we'll get in later this episode. So we're going to go over all of these. There's 13 different trades that you can trade with. So let's get right into it. Actually, this is, I think, in alphabetical order too, so that's pretty cool. So let's start off with the armorer. Now, the armorer is pretty self-explanatory. He trades armor. Now, sometimes he trades emeralds for an iron plate, for example, and sometimes he'll trade coal for emeralds. That's how you can obtain emeralds. Now, as you can see, this guy only sells like barely anything, but once you max this guy out, then he will start leveling up and up and up all the way until he gives you start enchanted armor and everything, and it's really good. We need to give ourselves some more emeralds. But yeah, so that is what an armor does. He gives you armor. Pretty self-explanatory. Now, butcher can give you a bunch of different foods. In this case, he's selling rabbit stew now. Now, it's different for every time you, every villager won't always sell this, every trade of the villager won't always sell the same thing. Like, maybe next, a different villager would sell pork chops instead. So yeah, this guy sells food. The cartographer, which you'll probably never need, sells maps and stuff. Now, if you don't know what a map is, you can buy it. And now you can see everything you've built from a certain area. I personally hate maps. They never work out ever. So I just don't use them. And cartographers, I don't even know what else they sell at all. I don't think I've ever used one. But yeah, you can also get all the villagers are really good for getting emeralds. Like 24 paper for 1 emerald. That's a good deal. If you want to know how to make paper, you just take sugarcane. You just put 3 sugarcane in a crafting table and you get some paper. So that's how. On to the fisherman. Now, fisherman sells, I guess in this case, bucket of cod, but sometimes they will just sell normal fish, sometimes boats, sometimes fishing rods, and a couple of other random things as well. So yeah, fishermen are really good for just kind of giving them coal for emeralds or anything. Fish, I guess. Now, Fletcher is good for more getting emeralds than spending emeralds. Now, if you need arrows, yes, you can buy them. But it's easier if you give them sticks, and you can get a crap ton of emeralds. If you can get, like, 1 stack of sticks gives you 2 emeralds. That's pretty good. You just get a bunch of, like, planks and everything and turn it into sticks, and you basically are set. Next one is the leather worker. Now, a leather worker will give you leather armor, yeah, kind of basically dyed leather armor. Nothing too special. You'll probably never need this guy. I'm not sure what else he sells besides leather armor. But yeah, he might also sell leather and stuff. And I think you can give him something. No, guess not. Now the librarian is very, 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 very good. It's the best villager you can get in Minecraft, because they sell something called enchanted books. Now, this guy doesn't sell enchanted books, but eventually I'll trade him more. He'll start selling some enchanted books once we level him up. I just can't level him up more. But yeah, once we level him up, he'll start selling enchanted books, and sometimes when you find them right off the bat, they will sell enchanted books. Those are really good for enchanting weapons, so you can get further into the game and upgrade your weapons so they can do way more damage and everything. These guys will have everything, every enchantment you will ever need. They are the best. So try and get some pretty good ones and make a villager trading setup like I did. And put a bunch of them in there. Actually, one thing I forgot to do is I'll go over everything because I have these little blocks here. Okay, so before I continue, the armorer uses a blast furnace. That's how they get their trades. Each villager has their own block type thing to get their trade. So armorer uses blast furnace. Butcher uses smoker. A cartographer uses a cartography table. A fisherman uses a barrel. A fletcher uses a fletching table. Is that as far as we got? No, it's not. A leather worker uses a cauldron. A librarian uses a lectern. And that's as far as we got. Alright, the next guy is a mason, or a stonemason, or me, because that's my name. Stonemason will sell you brick, which is very good because you don't have to go mining for clay and everything. They also sell other stone products. Obviously, we don't have any more them high enough level to see, but they kind of sell anything stone related, so that's pretty good. And getting clay is good if you want to make bricks or like a flower pot or something. So yeah. Next we have the shepherd. Now shepherds generally you can buy banners or give them wool for emeralds or give them emeralds for wool or something like that. But yeah, they aren't the best for anything really, unless you just kind of want them, unless you're too lazy to make things actually, but it's probably more work to get a villager than anything. So yeah, shepherd is wool and stuff. Next we have a cleric. Now a cleric is okay villager. You can give them flesh, because you guys will probably get a lot of flesh by killing zombies and everything. You can give that for emeralds, or they will give you redstone, and they, well, also, you give them glowstone, or they'll give you glowstone, and they give you potions. Potions are, like, really good, depending on what you're doing. Some are fire resistant, some are water breathing, some is invisibility. This guy will have all that stuff. Next, we have the farmer. Now, farmer gives you basic food. In this case, he wants potatoes for emeralds, so you give him potatoes, he gives you emeralds. But other times, he'll probably sell you beets or something else. So yeah, he's a good source of food if you need. Same with the butcher. Oh, sorry. Stonemason uses a stone cutter. Shepherd uses a loom. Cleric uses a brewing stand. A farmer uses a composter. Alright, I'll try to remember it for these last two. Now, a toolsmith is kind of basic. They sell you any tool but weapons, but swords. So, they will sell you hoes, pickaxes, shovels, axes, all that stuff. And then you can give them stuff for emeralds and then use those emeralds to buy stuff. So if I had coal, I'd do that and buy a hoe, but I'm not going to. So yeah, they just kind of sell tools and everything, which is pretty good. And the tools get better instead of stone. They'll eventually go up to diamond and be enchanted and stuff. So it's really good. And they use a smithing table to get the trade. Now, weaponsmith sells only anything but weapons. Or, yeah, no, nothing but weapons. So, oh, I guess they also sell axes too. My bad. So, yeah, this guy has a looting 1 sword, which is good. If you don't know what looting is, every time you kill a monster or something, a mob, it will give you more of that. So let's say a zombie drops 2 flesh, for example. With looting 1, it might drop 4, let's say. So yeah, and he uses a grindstone. So that's all 13 different trades of villagers. Now let's go on to the last 3 things to trade with. Now, one of them is a wandering trader. Now, wandering traders, as if you've ever been playing Minecraft before, they kind of self-explanatory. They wander around, and you can trade with them. Now, they usually suck. They don't give you anything good, and they're the most obnoxiously annoying things ever. If you don't know what obnoxious means, Google it, because I don't want to explain it right now. It's too much work. Wandering trader, though. They trade you... This is actually a very good wandering trader. Usually they give you terrible stuff. But 4 emerald for a slime ball. Slime balls are a pain to get. You have to kill slime, which is hard to find. So yeah, 4 emeralds. Get some slime. That's pretty good. But yeah, an emerald for wheat, 1 wheat seed, bad deal. 1 emerald for gray dye, bad deal. 5 emeralds for a dark oak sapling, terrible deal. 1 emerald for pointed dripstone, decent. And 5 for bucket of tropical fish, that's not good at all. So this is probably the best thing here. And yeah, that's kind of what you do. And you will only see these guys with 2 llamas. I killed the llamas because I needed to fit him in the box. So yeah, Wandering Trader. Now the last 2 are in the Nether. Now, we haven't talked about the Nether yet, but it's another dimension. Maybe you guys exploring on your own have seen a portal similar to something similar to this, but all broken up. This is called a Nether portal. We will get to that next episode. It will be everything. Next episode will just be everything about the portals, and then the episode after that will be the last episode. So there's 2 more episodes. All right, so flint and steel. I will talk about these portals later. Right now it's not important. Alright, so last... Oh, no, sorry, there's 1 more, not 2 more. Alright, so I need to turn / No. Options. Easy. Alright, the last thing to trade is called a piglin. Nope. A piglin, I was talking about this last episode about gold was used for. Gold is... The main use of it is to trade with piglins. Only piglins. Piglins are the ones with swords or a crossbow. Now what you do to trade with them is you don't give them emeralds or anything. You drop 1 gold, and it can only be gold. They'll pick it up. They'll look at it. And then they'll give you something in return. And these can be very good if you can make a farm for it. Now I got crying obsidian, which is kind of garbage. But they will give you ender pearls, which we talked about in the transportation video. They will also give you like lots of nether related stuff and a bunch of stuff. Now I do have a building tutorial on how to make a piglin trading farm. Look, I got 2 leather, that's pretty good. So I do have a video tutorial on how to make a piglin trading farm if you want to know how. It will pop up on the top right of the screen right now. Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of, you just give them gold. So that's going to do it for this video, everybody. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned everything about trading. I'm turning my difficulty off. And yeah, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section below. For parents, again, if you need more questions, feel free to ask. If you're a kid, maybe ask your parent first, unless you don't really care. That's up to you. But yeah, anyone who has questions, just tell me in the comment section below. I will probably respond within an hour, unless I'm at work. So, yeah. See you in the next one.